So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky.
Good luck out there, MP.
I'm not.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. And you look at Collier, he's just not quite in the running at this point. And while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And you can't give him anything but major credit for what he's been able to do here in his rookie season.
Yeah, and look, sometimes it's the situation that dictates how many minutes you get, how many touches you get. He's done a great job with what he's been given.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Filipowski's out there with Walker Kessler, and it's George in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Reed is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Hitchens in at point guard. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well,
I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across the earth.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Mitchell gets it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Kessler. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here's Markkanen. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. For 3, Mitchell. Kessler with the rebound. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Sexton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And here's Sexton. Following the 3 from Mitchell. And good that time.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And George kicks to Sexton. McDaniels against Markkanen. Sexton the pass to George. Pass to Filipowski. Clock at 4. That's a 2 from Sexton. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Here's Kessler. No scoring in this one. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Kessler. Reed with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Outside, Sexton. Filipowski passes to George. Puts the move on, and the layup is good. George has got 6 points.
An efficient finisher inside.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and
substitutes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniel. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mitchell in for Mike Conley. And Utah with a change here, too. Juzang's checked in. They've got Julius Randle. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Mitchell. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they've just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Collier, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Collier. Clark finds Randle. Here's Mitchell. Fires the three. And Juzang pulls it down. Pass to Collier. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Juzang. No good on the three. Timberwolves leading by 8. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's the steal. Here's Collier. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Juzang. Here's Sensabaugh. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Here's Mitchell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Count the basket. Collier's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And he's good on the three ball. 15 points for ABC.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lebowski passes to George. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 for the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And George kicks to Sexton. Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen inside the line. Again, the Jazz score.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Here's Randle. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Randle's got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here is George. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Now Mitchell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A three-pointer, no good. George against Edwards. George passes to Sexton. Now Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. No good from outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody.
Phyllis.
You look at the Timberwolves, they're right
That's
where they
weird.
want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the...
Okay.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Utah Jazz.
If they think they'll win with...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and...
Did you get the message forward? Oh.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Take a look at ABC in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So on the floor for Utah, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Filipowski's out there with Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He had 42 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive. He's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
That's good by Mitchell.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now, here's George. He's got 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, talking to Keon. Jazz trail by 20. We've got Randall. Mitchell is out there with Edwards. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Collier, stolen by McDaniels. Mitchell with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and Mitchell gets it to go. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Mitchell. The rebound by Collier. Collier's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, the skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by Utah. Here's Juzang. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range. Mitchell passes to Shannon. Edwards looking it over. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Filipowski. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Filipowski passes to Markkanen. Misses from short range. Timberwolves leading by 22.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for ABC.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
George, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Mitchell. Markkanen pulls it in.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
Here's George. That doesn't go either for George. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Minnesota.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
That's what I'm talking about. Great win tonight, MP.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his first public appearance since being named NBA Rookie of the Year, MP.
What's up, fellas?
The first of many, I'm sure.
You can only win one Rookie of the Year, Toby. When you're a rookie.
No, Jalen, I was saying...
You do know what a rookie is, don't you?
Yes, I know what a rookie is. I'm saying it's the first of his appearances. He's going to make many more appearances.
Yeah, sure you are, buddy. That makes perfect sense. Toby,
yeah, it's true. He's never even touched a basketball.
No, Toby never played. We're doing this again. Okay, great. Thank you.
MP, you know what rookie means.
A first-year player?
You see, Toby? This guy knows ball.
Ding, 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 ding.
I guess I'm the Jalen Murphy Show Rookie of the Year, too, huh?
Oh, yes, you are. Let's talk about this honor, MP. You said a rookie is a first-year player, but you look like you were a seasoned vet out there. Did NBA hoops come easier to you than you expected?
I mean, Jalen and Russ, you guys know this. Nothing about being a professional athlete is easy. Everyone in this league is elite. You know, I just control what I can control, keep my nose to the grindstone, and trust the work.
You hear that, Russ?
My boy is smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth off the court as he is on.
Oh, that's how MP gets you. Says all the right things in front of the cameras. But once they're off, woohoo! Take no prisoners.
For a lot of teams, that's a big deal. But when you're as good as we are, just getting here means nothing. We are championship or bust. You know that. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time firing you up. You don't need that kind of motivation. What you need to do is remember who you are. You're winners. It's in your blood. And you do everything that winners do. You execute the fundamentals. You fight for every possession. You stay the path. Because staying the path is what got you here. Which is why, at the end of it all, you'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. Because you know what it takes to get it, and you won't let anything stand in your way. Let other people worry about a work-life balance. Let other people be mediocre. You're after greatness, which means giving everything you've got to secure your place in history. And make no mistake about it. That's what's on the line here, gentlemen. History. Generational glory. Nothing more and nothing less. Bring it in, MP.
Y'all heard, Coach. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
This is it. The playoffs. Time to turn it up. Season starts now.
Let's go.
Please text the word New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Minnesota Timberwolves enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Suns? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey through the regular season, the playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round 1 action from the West here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. You look at Minnesota, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
Hey, Brian. Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie. There's a different energy tonight," unquote. No, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Sure does. MP not letting the big moment get to him. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. Dunn, pass to Plumlee. Back to Dunn. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And now the Suns fast break. Lets the 3 fly. Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Launches it. Rebounded by Dunn.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And that one's good by Durant.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
From deep, Mitchell. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Boucher's checked in for Phoenix. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker fires from way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Minnesota now. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Beal outside. Outside Durant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Edwards. McDaniels passes to Mitchell. Back to Daniels. Inside. Clock at 6. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Ingles, he's checked in for Reed. Out. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. On target from range. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He scored 45 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BN. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Allen can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Jones. Gets an open look and hits it. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Shoots. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Beal from outside. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reed. Back to Mitchell. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Pass to Booker. The slam! Get up, Devin!
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Booker against Mitchell. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Beal, the pass to Booker. The rebound by Shannon. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The 3 from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Booker for 3, and it's Booker again missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Suns trail by 5. Beal left side. Outside Durant. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Shannon. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Here's Booker. And that time also a missed shot.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Mitchell. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Minnesota going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it. It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off...
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. That's it for us. Thanks.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, a screen on Durant. He drops it from range. Randall's got his third basket on the night right there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Beal. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Good on both. About a minute played here in the second half. Booker, the pass to Beal. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Beal's got 7.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Randall left side. Reed sets a screen from deep. Rebounded by Dunn.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Durant. 4-3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Here's Mitchell. Booker with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Beal to pass to Durant. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Randall. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Plumlee, a screen on Edwards. Beal from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead. And shooting-wise, He's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Durant. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. And the Suns also making a change. Boucher's checked in for Dunn. Boucher outside. Back to Booker. What balance from Booker.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to DiVincenzo. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Suns trail by 12. Outside Durant. To the wing on the left. Boucher finds Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
From deep, Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Booker. The quick look, no good that time.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
The 3 from Mitchell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Mitchell. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Beal's shot is off. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Booker fires from way outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall comes in for DiVincenzo, and Mitchell subbed in for Conley. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid. And it's Mitchell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. The 3 is up. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Durant. Now Plumlee. Beal surveying the D. Plumlee a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. Randall with a steal.
and capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough.
And you hear this crowd. They know he just set that 3-point single-game playoff record.
Well, they've seen lots of stars open. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game.
That's a great win. Now, forget it.
Game time. Bring the pain time.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Timberwolves are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. This is Kevin Hart. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now Mitchell. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Washington passes to Lively. Davis against Randall. And finished off by Davis.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
From downtown. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Washington passes to Davis. Out to Thompson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 5. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Washington. Randall against Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Irving for three. Dallas, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's good by Mitchell.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Irving from long range. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Anthony Davis, number 1. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Suns was a driven man. He picked up 39 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Mavericks trail by 7. Three-pointer. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside Irving. Here's Lively. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Mitchell. Five on the clock. 13 feet away. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 8 points.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Bangs home the trifecta. Now that's 17 points for ABC.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
They get it back. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Irving from long range. Drills the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And substitutions. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For three, Mitchell drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 20. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
They've got Dillingham. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniel, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Thompson kicks for Washington. 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Lets it go with a 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Dillingham. And now it's up to 25 points for ABC. Outside, Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. And it's Mitchell missing.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Snatched up. It's out of bounds. Just touched by Lively. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Minnesota's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Mitchell looking it over. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Davis, the pass to Lively. Davis inside, working on McDaniels. Scooped up. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Lively a screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And they pick up 2. That's now 32 points for ABC.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Here's Dinwiddie, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Minnesota.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Evan Sharp from beyond the arc putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody,
They're up because of the 3-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low. And that's something to watch.
Seeing how things are shaking. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Hey, look at ABC in this game. He's been everywhere.
And you know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
On the floor for Dallas, Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Davis at the power forward. Pass to Irving for three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got the first points of the second half here for Dallas. Mitchell dishes to McDaniels. There's the three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Irving can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Here's Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Anthony Davis.
On the free throw, no good. The deep three from Mitchell. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3-10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Mitchell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Irving. Exum pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Irving with it. It off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Dinwiddie passes to Pop. Outside Irving. Here's the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Mr. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Gobert has got his first points of the night.
Making a play right there. Gobert just using his size.
Irving from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Wasted no time on that one. 37 points for ABC.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Randall subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Davis comes in for Christie. Washington's checked in for Dante Exum. It's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively. He doesn't have to go far to flush it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And Thompson kicks to Davis. Lively a screen on Randall. A nice shot by Irving.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
It's stolen by Davis. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Reed. It's good. And now an 11-point Maverick lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been
good. Another from three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with this shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cool down the stretch. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket for Mitchell.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Irving against Mitchell. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in 3-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 play, buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
One goes. Incredible.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a focus.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Mitchell.
And what a response from these incredible fans, so in tune with the game and what he's accomplished.
He's got the franchise record for points in a playoff game. He is going off when it matters most. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers. Connects again from distance.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most 3-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And the 3-point marks falling fast. That one previously set in 2021. He's riding that wave to push it further.
Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
to the middle. Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
For three, Mitchell. He got it again. Sensational.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020.
And the foul called on ABC. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and through the bonus, will head to the line for two. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
Don't worry, MP. One loss doesn't change anything.
Yo, did y'all see what MP did last night? Twin went crazy. Most threes in any playoff game.
A lot of basketball left to play.
Yo, did y'all see what...
Thank you.